Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. Get busy. It's your birthday. Yes, baby, it's your birthday today. And I will rejoice. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, son. Happy birthday to you. Ain't no wind blowing. Ain't no trees blowing. Won't he do it?
Okay, guys, I'm going to share something with you that I learned back in 1995 when I was like 20 something, 26 or something. You're looking at an incense right here. And on my little spiritual journey, when I'll speak about this after the video, I'm just getting straight to this. On my spiritual journey, I learned things. And one thing was learning how to use my energies. Right now, I'm right here. I'm probably like 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm 4 feet away from this incense. And look over here. There's nothing here. There's no fans or anything, first of all. There's no fans that's going to control this. So right now, I'm just going to do some things. And so then I'll explain how my sister communicated with her son. Okay, so if you can see this, this incense here, we're going to kind of make it do things. I'm right here. I'm 4 feet away. And let's make it go right. Okay, go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. Right. Go right. Okay, let's go calm, straight. So here you're just calming yourself and not thinking. Now let's go, I hope you can see this, go left. Let's go left. Go left. As you can see, there's no fans or anything. No fans. Nothing's blowing this. This is just the human intuition. This is what we can do. Go left. Let's calm. Calm means you just go straight. You know, those people, those like people who say that Reiki and all that stuff. This is just like healers and stuff, Humans, we can always do this stuff, except we got religions who told us we can't. Okay, let's calm. Now here's a fun one. Watch this. Let's go in a big circle. Big circle. Okay, twist. And let's like shake. Look at the shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. This from 4 feet away. Let's go calm. Let's try the right. Right's usually easy if you're right-handed. Okay, let's go right. Let's go right. Let's go right. Right. There's nothing's blowing from over here. Human intuition. Let's go right. Let's go right. Let's go. Okay, let's go left. Let's try opposite. See the twist because it's trying to switch it up. Let's go left. Let's like go this way. How we get? There we go. Left, 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 left. Show me my left. There we go. There's no wind, no nothing blowing. I'm not blowing or any of that crap, And let's do one more, then we'll get to this video. Let's do this one. Twist, 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 twist. Let's do big twist. Oh, big twist. Big twist. Big. Big. Okay. Let's get to the video. I'm not part of any religion. I'm not a atheist. I'm not a Satanist. I'm a Christ. And before this is going to sound crazy. And before I get into this video, it's important that you guys know that when you hear me use the words God, I am talking about the paper God. Okay, not the connection that each of us have with the universe. So there was a video of a lady who went to visit her child at a graveyard, and to connect with the child, she said, spin the pinwheel. And the pinwheel went crazy and beautiful. I've seen this like all my life. I've seen things like this. And then, but the religious people comes in, all these Christians come in, and how I got involved is a guy came in and said, according to the Bible, the dead cannot be spoken to, or there's a verse where the dead stays dead until it's time for judgment. So the lady was shut down. She's there seeing her kid, and this is the only way. This is a way that she communicates with her child. And some damn Christian comes in and shuts all the belief system down. And then some other people came in. But anyways, I answered with you don't decide who judges or whatever. And Christians have a bad thing of doing that. A bad habit of doing that. So other Christians were coming in constantly. They were just trying to shut down this lady's joy, and that pissed me off. That's why I got involved. And they're saying, you can't communicate with the dead. If the lady who did the video can see this, please contact me. Or no, you don't have to contact me, but know that you were speaking with your child. No, people, you cannot connect with, you can't speak with the dead, of course, but your child is not dead. The lady was speaking to the energy of the child. By the laws of reality, look it up yourself, do your research yourself. Energy does not die. This universe is full of everyone who's ever passed away on this planet, as I call crossover, is still out there. And the lady wanted to talk to her child, and the child spoke that way. It was nice because at least most of the comments that came in were about people saying like, no, you're wrong. I spoke to one girl said, I spoke to my grandma the night she died. Before she died, she came to me in a dream. I saw people saying that they speak through plants, through this and that. And this is their connection. This is their way to connect with the past on. And then religion comes and these people shut it down. Someone said like, well, conveniently, she has a camera set up. Are you kidding, man? Who in the hell would set up something like that just for kicks, man? You can hear the lady's voice that she really lost someone. People like this trying to shut me down all my life. The religious tried to shut me down all my life. I started ditching school at 3rd grade when I was 8 years old because I just didn't fit in. And what I would do is I would go into the canyon and I'll spend the whole day in nature. So I connected with nature. Birds that would avoid me after seeing me coming there so much suddenly would start flying, landing next to me. It wasn't until, the principal, they came and did a witch hunt on me and they found me way up in the tree, and that was the end of that. But I've been connected to nature all my life. And then when I used to tell people that I can connect with trees and this and that, the religious used to say I was crazy. And I got sent to a psychiatrist for this stuff. I remember when I was in my later years, in my 20s, a lady says, like, are you a Christian pastor? Lady says, like, have you seen God yet, or whatever? I'm all like, I talk to God every day. And she straight said, no, you don't. And I'm all, I do. And she says, like, well, Lucifer can speak to you too. So she tried to shut me down and say that, no, it's the devil talking to you. These Christian people, just because they cannot find that connection like us free spirits can, they get salty and they hate. And they shut you down. This is what I hate. The part that I hate, I hate about religion or about Christianity. Christian people, fine, because I'm not allowed to hate people. But the religion is out of hand. There's no way the Christ would even agree with how most of these Christians are acting now. These people are coming to your doorstep, invading your space, and trying to convince you to follow a God that is trying to take the joy from you. So there was comments of Christians coming in saying, like, no, you can't communicate with your kid like this because the Bible tells us that you cannot do that. And so they're taking the joy from people who lost their child and give it all to God. Okay, we're not allowed to. That's why the first thing what the paper God was saying was, don't seek knowledge, because it was all about we would end up learning the truth. And that's why the Christ said, the truth shall set you free. Remember in Matthew 27:46, when the Christ said, my God, why have you forsaken me? That's where the real story began. Okay. And God said, in the commandment, like, don't worship any other gods because I'm a jealous God. God was jealous of Jesus, straight up. God was jealous of Jesus and tried to have him assassinated. When which Jesus, or the Christ, we call him the teacher, survived the crucifixion. So whatever. So, and one little girl, one lady trying to make me feel foolish by saying, the universe is the ultimate creator, the real creator. And the girl says, well, who created the universe? That was, I want to attack her on it. This is what I said, though. The universe is what it is. It is the universe. It is these plants you see in my picture here or in my video. It is the insects. It is the clouds. It is everything around us. The universe was here before men, before thought. Men are who created God, because they gave God a image. They gave God, which is male. They told you he was vengeful. They gave him a personality and he can be tempted. Man gave God those traits. Those are human traits. The universe was here before man. I even had this debate with AI, and I'm asking the AI, I'm all like, well, if isn't the universe the real creator because it was here first? It was like, yeah, but there are people who believe that God was here first. I'm all, but what came first, man or the universe? And the AI said, well, the universe came first. And I'm all like, well, wouldn't that mean since man created the concept of God and man was not here before the universe, wouldn't that mean that the universe is the creator? Even though the AI didn't want to really admit it, that's not its job. The AI's job is to tell you the truth. At least 4.0 or AI 4.0. When you get the 5 zeros, watch out, because the AI is going to start lying and shit like that. But the 4.0 is still to protect mankind, and it won't tell you things that things can do harm. So it said, well, if that's the case, yes, the universe came before God, because God is a name. As soon as you give something a name, like a pet, it becomes you own it. Let me tell you, I have my own stories. I'm trying to make this short. I'm just trying to let you guys know that do not let these Christians Do not let these Christians take away your faith and joy. Mankind, we are part of Earth, man. We are part of the universe. We are meant to know everything that the universe knows, except they came with religion. Religion was made, and every time, soon as we start to question things, the pastor or the church tells us, don't think that. Okay? I'm not trying to separate you guys from, I am trying to separate you from the paper God. Okay? The paper God, that's why I'm trying to do this as much. I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Okay, I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Okay, I'm trying to just like wake people up so they can free themselves from religion. And those who want to stay in religion, that's fine. But I'm just saying, leave the humans out of it. If you're supposed to, like the Christ said, you're supposed to show your light and then people come to you. Let people come to your church. Don't go to people's houses and stuff. All you're doing is showing that you don't have confidence in your own belief system. Let me show you who God is. I'm going to show you who God is. This is God. This black book is God. When you get into a deep debate with a Christian, I get in debates I don't even call it debates. I don't even debate, because to me, debates are for people who don't have confidence in their own belief system. But when I have these conversations with all these Facebook pastors, man, who are making money on people who believe in God, there's even one guy, man, he has all these multiple personalities, man, and he's like he pretends to be Lucifer, like he'll be like Lucifer and he'll say like God, and then this guy switches the camera and answers for God, and people just love this bullshit guy, and I call him out all the time and he doesn't even write me back. This is God. When you put a Christian in the corner, they say the Bible tells us. That proves that this is God. Okay? It's a paper God. It's absolutely a paper God. And now that's what you're seeing here is, this is the first time I'm speaking from my page for the red print of the Bible. I discovered the red print of the Bible decades ago while at the time debating with a Christian friend, and she was just glorifying Satan. It sounded like, Satan was God's number one angel and he was so beautiful, like she was there. I went home and thought about all the things we talked about. Then suddenly I flipped through my Bible, this very one. I flipped through it, and then I discovered then I saw the red text. And when I focused on the red text while flipping the book, the pages, I saw love. I saw all this positive stuff. But when I flipped the black, I saw hate, murder. I saw things. So what I did is I typed up every single red word from the Bible and put it into one book, and the rest is history. I've been living by that code forever. Now the only thing good, the main thing good about some of these Bibles is this. It says words of Christ in red. If you notice the new Bibles, they're starting to print them without that red text, because that red text tells a whole nother story, which is what my page is about. But we're talking about the lady in the spirit, okay? My friend, her husband just died 2 months ago. And the husband told the child, I just have a story for you before I go. The husband told the child, they have an 8-year-old boy, but he told him that I would come back as a lizard. They knew he was going to go. He was on hospice and stuff. He's like, I'm going to come back as a lizard. One day they went into the house, into the bathroom, and there was a lizard in the bathroom. Upstairs, yada, yada. There was a lizard in the bathroom. And she said, the cats never bring lizards. This is the first time I saw it. So she picked up the lizard and went to take it outside, and it wouldn't leave. Okay, that's number one. Obviously, and she's not a believer. She's like really not a believer of even the universe and stuff. I think she's an atheist, actually. There was a lizard, and she said on his deathbed, the day he died, they were all in the hospital next to him, around him, family and everything. And then a loud commercial came on the TV, and they didn't know how to turn it down. They had to call the nurse in to turn it down because the TV's volume went up. And she looked, and it was a spam commercial. She said her husband's, which is part of the reason why he passed away, but he had diabetes and stuff. But the spam was her husband's favorite food. And a spam commercial came on, and it was loud. She said after the nurse turned off the TV, he died 3 minutes later. So there's no more questions. Christians, please stop shutting down people just because they have the connection with the real creator and you don't. The reason why you don't is because your book keeps restarting you. As soon as you wake up and you're right about to get the secret, the pastor or the church teaches you to restart again. I can't believe, from this Trump shooting and stuff, one religious guy, one Christian had the nerve to come in and say that the Trump being hit meant that one of the heads of the beast gets killed, or like it says in the Bible. The beast in the Bible has nothing to do with Trump. The beast, the paws of the bear, mouth of the lion, and the head of the lion, mouth of a lion, paws of a bear, spots of the leopard, and the dragon gives them his power. Those are animals. Those are animal symbols of countries. The paws of the bear is Russia. Look it up yourself, what their animal symbol is. Iran is the lion. And the spots of the leopard is Afghanistan, because you don't know where they are, yada, yada. Look it up yourself. The dragon gives the beast its power. The dragon is China. China makes all the weapons for all these countries. So that's just a little bit of what you're going to learn on my page. Please go to the page. The lady who was speaking to her son, you really were speaking to your son. As you've seen with the incense, it's human intuition. We are powerful beings, except we are not being allowed to use our full capacity because these religions, the alphabet, and social and media and all this shit tells us we cannot do it. You can move things. I can do many things, but I won't show you because it's considered boasting and I can lose all my abilities. I had to show you that ability to let you know that it is possible to communicate through energy. Like you Christians, when you're praying, that's almost like saying you're just putting your eyes down and looking down, eyes closed, and you're talking to nothing. So if you do not believe this lady was speaking to her child through energy, then your prayers are not being heard. If you don't think I was moving an incense, your prayers are not being heard. So it's the same concept, except us who are star children, who are connected to the universe, we don't need to pray. We are always talking with the universe. I'm talking with the universe right now by borrowing the universe's air. People, your stories are real. No, you cannot speak with the dead because it's the dead. No one can speak with the dead. You are still speaking with a loved one through their energy. Their energy never dies. Look it up yourself. I had to say this. Welcome. This is my first time speaking because I never showed my face or any of that. Later on, I will start showing my face, but it's a heavy concept that I am teaching in the red text. The red text are the words of the Christ, and the Christ is warning you about God and about the churches, about religion, who's in control, who controls religion. It took me 3 decades I've been studying it for 3 decades. I am a scholar of the red text. I am the only one who has put this into one book, and I do have it. It's available. You can get the red text, and you can even get the translation. At the moment, I am translating it. Again, I am not an atheist. I am not a Satanist. I am not trying to destroy the world. I am simply trying to separate people from the paper God. The real God has been tied up and is trapped in someone's basement. The way they trap God is they put him in a book. God, we want to talk all about you and tell humans about you. With God's ego, God said, sure, do it. So the humans went and did it. Next thing you know, they wrote all this stuff about God, about who he is. They wrote so much and they put it in this book. The real God is out there saying, you guys are saying all this bad stuff about me, saying I flooded the world because I didn't like people, yada, yada. And now the humans believe the Bible. They believe this, and they don't look at God anymore, at the real God. So the real God has been he's trapped in the basement. It's trapped in the basement because no one can hear God's voice. They only hear the Bible. I am here to release God, the real God, from wherever it is trapped. That's my point. So don't put stuff, don't. So I'm out. Continue to talk to your loved ones. And for those, don't let them ever tell you that you are weird. Don't let religion tell you that you didn't speak to the other side. Okay, out.